What's going on, guys? It's Smitty from the KonamiCrew, and I just want to make a real quick video of my spring 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh investment. Hopefully going forward, the deck might go down in price with special edition coming out this weekend, making of the video. Also, I think the deck will evolve nicely with support cards coming out in later sets. Also with the new master rule, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so my spring 2020 investment was with Attic Nesters. I know that they just came out, and also the special editions just came out this weekend. So it's hopefully gonna make the price even cheaper than when I invested with them. So hopefully that helps you guys out. So with any investment, let's get into price-wise on what we're looking at. I'm thinking you can probably pick this whole deck core up for under probably $150. Right now, the main core of the deck is Ignister AI Land, which is the field spell, and that helps you special out your monsters and things. So right now they're about $19, and you'd probably want to get 3 of those. So we're looking at around $57 with free shipping on just the Ignister AI lands. And then also to help get your field spell and any other spell or trap that is an AI spell or trap, you want to go with Picari Attic Nester, which is the light Attic Nester, and they're around $7 right now. So right now our total is about $78 for a play set of these 2 cards. And then for the final pricey card is a Chi-Chi Attic Nester, which is the fire, and he get you any level 4 or lower Attic Nester monster from your deck to your hand. So those are also about $7. So right there with these 3 cards, which is the most expensive cards with the deck core, is $99. Now you'll also want to probably pick up a playset of Cynet Mining, which is like our Rhoda for Cybers monsters. Right now these are kind of pricey because Dual Overload has not came out yet, but when Dual Overload does come out, it's hopefully going to drop that price even more. So hopefully you can pick up a cheap playset of Cynet Mining. And with that, I think you should be able to get this deck up and rolling for under $150. So that is our topic number 1 of how much money we're going to be investing. Okay guys, so for topic 2, I want to kind of discuss future upcoming support for Attic Nester. So let's start it off with the Link 6 that's coming out, and it is the Arrival Cybers Ignister. Now it's a Link 6, which you're probably thinking, man, it's hard enough to get a Link 4 out on the board nowadays. But the way this deck special summons and just kind of steamrolls, it's very easy to get a Link 6 on the board. Now let's discuss its effects and things. It's unaffected by card effects, period. So that means any card effect, it's unaffected. So you know you can't, let's say Raigeki, it's unaffected. Dark Hole, it's unaffected. And the new Nibiru card, it's unaffected. So with that right there, it's like a towers. You're only going to destroy it by battle, that's it. And then let's talk about its attack. It's a question attack. So the way it gets its attack is with how many materials it took to link summon it. So let's say you have a Link 3 and 3 other effect monsters, which you can do very easily with that deck, with this deck. that would be 4,000 attack, because it took 4 materials or 4 monsters to make that arrival ignister. So right there's 4,000 attack. Let's say you have a Link 2 and 4 effect monsters on board or something. That's going to make it 5,000 attack, because you have your Link 2, and then plus 4 is 5, which makes 6 with the Link 2. And then the highest attack you can get is 6,000 attack, which is going to take 6 materials, which you're going to have to probably put a Link 1 and 5 effect monsters on board or such. Okay, so that's the new Towers monster that's coming out, hopefully in the next main set. And then also I want to talk about some other support that's coming. Okay guys, so I want to talk about a spell card that's also coming out in the main set coming up, and it is FAI. It's like Fighting Spirit, but it's FAI Fighting Spirit. It's weird to say. I can't do any better than that. So basically it's a alright guys, so its effect is it's a monster reborn with no effects. So basically you can special the monster, but it's not going to have any effects. Also, you can banish it from grave to protect an Addict, Nist, or Link monster, and can't be destroyed by battle or card effects for the rest of the turn. So if you remember Crusadia Arborea, it kind of has that graveyard effect like that, but also on top of that, they can't be destroyed by battle or card effects for the rest of the turn. So that's really nice. Another card that I want to talk about is another spell card, and it's AI Contact. And if you have the Ignister AI Land in your field zone, and then you also have one in hand, you can search this spell card through Picari, because Picari can search any spell or trap. And then basically you reveal the one in the hand, place it on bottom of your deck, and then draw 3 cards. So it's a +1. You're using 2 cards, and then it's going to get you 3, so it's a +1 in that effect. So that's a really good draw card that's coming out, and it'll help you with bricky type hands to hopefully fuel your special summons. Okay guys, so topic 3, it's going to be about the upcoming Master Rule 5. Some of you might not know, but in Master Rule 5, you're going to be able to special summon XYZ, Fusion, and Synchro monsters from your extra deck without having to use extra monster zones. So basically, I can get 5 Fusions or 5 XYZs or 5 Synchro monsters out here without having to use an extra monster zone. So it's kind of going back to, I think, Master Rule 3 or something like that. Before we had link zones and extra monster zones that we had to bring our extra deck monsters out with. So the reason why I kind of looked at this deck and thought, well, this will be good in Master Rule 5 is because it does have a link monster, and this is kind of like okay, so this link monster here, it's kind of like the spell card Soul Charge. Once a monster is special summoned to its link zone, it soul charges 2 other Addict, Nist, or monsters from the graveyard, and they don't have any effects, but you can also use them to XYZ summon with, and Synchro summon with, and also you can Fusion summon with. Okay, so we discussed all the different Addict, Nist, or extra deck monsters, and with Master Rule 5, I think it's going to make it even easier for this deck to get these monsters out, because you're not going to be hindered to just these 3 zones. You can go anywhere you want on the board with these 3 types of monsters here. Okay guys, so here's topic 4. I just want to discuss how easy it is to pick up this deck and play, and how consistent I think it is. So you can pretty much full combo with this deck with Picari and Achichi, and there's a whole lot of cards in this deck that can get you to those 2 cards very quickly. And I don't know, this deck kind of reminds me of Crusadia. I picked up Crusadia the weekend it came out, and took it to locals, and I can't remember if I got first or second, but this deck reminds me a lot of that, because right now it's a really good going second deck. It OTKs very quickly, and so did Crusadia. And also with Crusadia, it only took 2 cards to pretty much link climb and OTK your opponent. So I think anybody that's watching this video can pick up Attic Nisters and play them very easily. And with that, if you guys would like to see some combo videos to hopefully help you get started if you want to play Attic Nister, give this video at least 50 thumbs up, and I'll try to get you guys some quick combo videos to get you started. Maybe one going first combo and one going second combo, to maybe help you out at locals, or if you want to take this deck to a regional. Okay guys, we're here with topic 5, and I know not every deck is exceptional, and every deck does have its downsides. So let's discuss some of its downsides. It's very field spell reliant, so if you can't get to your field spell, it kind of clogs very easily and you can't go very far. So you do want to use a lot of cards in your deck to help you get to your field spell very easily, and hopefully stop your opponent from maybe not letting you get to your field spell. Also with the field spell, if they do knock it to the graveyard, it does have a graveyard effect to where you can banish an Attic Nister monster and set it back on your field. So with that, once you do get it on the field, you can keep it on the field very easily. So it just kind of has problems being able to see it. And also, you're kind of locked into Cyberus monsters, so if maybe your opponent plays there can only be one, you're kind of going to be pretty much locked down with there can only be one, because the whole deck is Cyberus, the extra deck is Cyberus. So that's kind of hindering, but I have a lot of fun playing it, and hopefully your opponent doesn't quite understand they can play there can only be one in their side deck and beat this deck very easily. Okay, so another point is it's very extra deck reliant, so if your opponent kind of stops you from special summoning, you're kind of going to be locked down in that point, because the main monsters, or the main deck monsters aren't very strong, but they go into extra deck monsters, and with all these extra deck monsters, they're at 2300 attack, all of them. So, but also they have really nice spell and monster pop effects. So, yeah, if you can't really get into your extra deck, you're not going to be able to go very far at all. But hopefully you can get past some of those downfalls and maybe play some cards in your deck to help you keep going, like Called by the Grave and things like that. I haven't really been too locked down kind of play testing this. I have not taken it to locals because I just kind of got it in. I just got all the cards in the mail, so once I do take it to locals, I might make an update video and see how I've been doing at locals and things like that. But I hope you guys did like this video. I hope it helped somebody out. If it helped one person out, I'm happy. I know I can't please everybody. So with that, guys, I hope you keep subscribing to the channel. We're going to try to keep getting more and more content going, thinking of new ideas that we can bring to the table for Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to try to keep doing our card hunt videos, maybe go to some different towns or events, and keep things new. I know it's been kind of stagnant here lately, but hopefully we can get the ball rolling and get things going. So I hope you guys liked the video, and this is the ending. So give us a thumbs up. Remember, if we get 50 likes on the video, I'll help you guys with some combo videos and things like that. Give us a subscribe if you like our content. We try to make maybe 2 to 3 videos a week, and I think we still have merch out there that you can maybe pick up, our t-shirts and things like that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.